Hi there, welcome to Oops. We hope that you will enjoy today's recipe. It'll be at the bottom of the screen. Misty, Bailey, and I are going to have a great time cooking. It's called Oops for a reason because if you're looking for cinematic perfection, it's not going to be here. This is going to be real life cooking. So enjoy. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Those are my three favorite words when we're doing all these shows. Today we're going to make it's kind of like not a deconstructed cabbage roll, but a cabbage-like steak food thing. And so let's talk about what it's going to be. Your ingredients are going to be potatoes that we're going to take and boil down and make mashed potatoes. You're going to do cabbage steaks, which we're going to end up frying them, which will change the consistency from what a normal cabbage roll, and what a cabbage roll is, I don't know if you've seen them, they take the leaf of the cabbage, they open it up, they put the ground meat, the rice in there, they roll it up, stick it in a casserole thing, pour tomato sauce all over it, and bake it. The cabbage is kind of boiled like. We're going to take it and make cabbage steaks, and just like onions, when you fry onions, you grill onions, it changes to consistency and makes it sweet. Well, the cabbage steak is going to be kind of like that.
And it caramelizes.
Caramelizes.
So potatoes, to make mashed potatoes, put a bed of mashed potatoes down, nice fried cabbage steaks right on top of that, some marinara sauce on top of that, and then some sausage patties on top of that all together. The consistency should be very unique, and the flavoring, it all will go together. It should be a lot of fun. I've not made this before, so you're going to make this with us. We're going to learn this together. So I'm going to go down with the knife, and actually I guess I can, this will be all right.
It looks like a pretty design there.
You know, it really does. I was just thinking how interesting it is how even God makes fruit and vegetables pretty.
Yeah. Look at people. If you can see that, comment below, because if you think it's really neat how God made those kind of fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. And look at the design. You can keep that on your wall. I'm just kidding. People don't do that.
So we're going to run this skewer in there, and I'm going to have to pop that off because it's breaking. The skewers are to keep the leaves.
That one looked like it kind of splintered. I don't know. You feel like it's safe to eat that one?
Yep, that's plenty good. Okay.
You're breaking it.
I'm breaking that off because it's got to get in the pan.
Oh.
That'll be okay. So.
There's your other one.
Yeah, just.
Do you think next time we could do something like popcorn balls, something tastier than cabbage?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're going to like this. You're going to like
I
this.
think actually in the fall we need to do a popcorn ball one.
Okay.
That might be fun.
Yeah, it would be really fun, guys.
Okay, so we put on a few things like that. I'm going to do this last one, even though we might not cook this one right now.
You have to kebab your hands. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to kebab your hands. If I get that up there.
Okay, one more right in there. Okay, so we got this right here, just like this, and the steak is kind of held together with the skewers while it's cooking. So nice steak-like things right here, and we're going to set those aside for a moment while we get ready to get the mashed potatoes done. So we have some potatoes. Let me grab another little cutting board right here and get ready to do a few quick potatoes. And I actually need to peel them. Okay, so I got it all back in all those peeled up. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a quick little slicey job on these. Doesn't have to be real pretty because it's all going to be boiled down in just a minute. We're fixing to transition everything over to the stove area, cooktop area, and go ahead and get the cooking.
So, anyway. It looks like little Dalmatian potatoes. I know, those are so cute. Well, or maybe not cute. They're just spotted. Maybe disease-ridden? Would that be a better word for it? Leprosy potatoes. Leprosy potatoes.
Okay, wonderful. That's done. Okay, let's put all this in the pot we go. So in we go. Throw that over here. And then the little sausages we're going to use are these little patties right there. They're going to be really tasty. So anyway, okay, we're going to transition over to the stove and then get to cooking. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start the cabbage steak because they're actually going to take a little while. Wouldn't believe it might take that long because you're trying to caramelize the cabbage. So I'm going to get those going. Little button right there. I'm going to put just a little olive oil on there. So just a little olive oil on there for that. Help them to adhere to the pan. Let me get a little spatula right there.
He said, oh.
Okay, there we go. And then the potatoes, we'll get going on the middle one. Some good old potatoes right there. But we're just going to put just a little bit of water in there, almost for them to be steamed somewhat. So on there.
Seemed like a lot of water.
Yep. Yeah, power boil on those. While that's warming up, we'll be cooking that. We're also going to be frying up the little sausages and start having everything ready to go. Because really, once the cabbage is done, then we can start assembling. So I'm going to take the sausages. I'm going to go ahead and get those rolling right back here or right there. Let's go ahead and power that one up.
Are those like breakfast sausages or like Italian sausage?
Those are, it's breakfast sausage, but breakfast sausage is just like Italian sausage.
Well, I think there's a different flavor.
Well, this one is going to be these right here. So whatever they said. So there's the little sausages. We'll put those on right there.
Yeah, so I wonder, I guess what makes Italian sausage is the seasonings, right? And I guess what makes breakfast sausage is...
Like maple and brown. No, I think what makes Italian sausage Italian is the Italians. I think that's what makes... Are you being funny? Well, no, I think Italians make Italian sausage. Well, and so they would use Italian herbs and spices, and it would be Italian. Right, so that would be what I said.
Okay, so we got the little sausages going. I'm going to go ahead and get to warming. Basically, we're going to get them all on. And we're just going to use some classic Italian sausage flavored with peppers and onions. So, go ahead and...
So, okay.
I'm actually going to give that a little...
Italian sausage, but Italian sausage marinara. Okay.
But that's right, because we want it to... We want it to be tasting like an Italian.
What do Italians taste like?
I don't know. I never had an Italian. So, all right. So let's get the oil on the pan, nice and good. Get that oil on there, nice virgin olive oil. Okay, little salt on there. Little salt on there. Okay. And so I think that once this pan gets pretty hot, we're going to really let that go on there. I think that's going to be it right there. So let's take the steaks, turn them over, put them on.
We're getting your leftover piece of chicken in the yellow bowl from lunch.
My leftover chicken.
Chicken.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and salt this other side.
What came first, the chicken or the cabbage?
Probably the noodles. Okay, so a little pepper on there.
So whenever you put your big arm in there, it focuses on your arm and makes everything else blurry.
Oh, is that right?
Well, this is why we're doing Oops. This show is not called Fantastic Spatula or Spectacular. It's called Oops. Ooh, I kind of like that. Fantastic Spatula. Fantastic Spatula. Okay, anybody that's copyrighted at this point? Fantastic Spatula. Spatula. Because spatula has an R in it. Spatulas. Okay, let's give this a little stir. Ooh, yes. Indeedy. What's up? Oh, yeah, marinara.
Italian marinara. How do you not catch your little wooden skewers on fire?
Oh, well, you can. They're kebab skewers, so they're meant to be put on the fire.
Well, one time, evidently, I didn't use kebab skewers, and they were like black by the time I got them out.
Really?
Yes, and I don't remember what it was. Be careful, don't let that fall on the mixing board.
Give those a little quick stir. See, those are already.
I dropped one of those on the stove top the other day.
What?
One of those metal things.
Well, don't do that. So everything is going. I'm going to go ahead and flip them the first time. Look how that's already changing that consistency. Oh, no. No. That's supposed to be a steak. Yeah, oops. It's ruined. It's ruined. Yeah, you'll just have to pretend like that's still a steak-like creature.
You're laying your towel on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, oops. Okay, so we're back now. We're done with the potatoes. Potatoes got done. So let's go ahead and put some pepper in here. Nice little heavy pepper for potatoes. Go ahead and salt it real good. We are going to have some salted butter, so alright, put some butter in here. Can't have too much butter for potatoes. And that butter is actually, instead of putting butter onto the cabbage steaks, it'll just be in here like this. It'll melt it down like this. Go ahead and okay, so we're ready to plate. So we've got our cabbage steak that is nice and grilled. You see how that's changed to caramelized, and it's going to taste different than what you think of a cabbage on a salad, or I don't know, do we put cabbage on a salad? Or coleslaw? It's going to taste different. It's kind of like onions taste different when they're grilled. It's really firm and kind of meaty like. And so what we're going to do first is going to push that bed of mashed potatoes down. So I'm going to bring them over here. Nice, delicious, homemade mashed potatoes. You really can't go wrong with that.
And actually, it might be a little bit much, so I'm going to take them and kind of make a little bed of it. Just like right underneath there. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty. It was pretty, I thought, before you told them. Okay, here, I'll make it more natural. Oh, that's a lot, baby.
Okay. There we go. It's Play-Doh. Okay, so, and I'm going to take the skewer out. There's one skewer. Here's one skewer. And then we're going to take the whole thing and just basically slide it right on top of that. Bailey. Let's see if Grammy wants to come in. Okay, so you don't even notice that on there, the mashed potatoes, but it's underneath there, and it's going to create a really unique bonding with the rest of that food right there. So anyway, so the mashed potatoes on there, it's going to be really good. Then we're going to take the marinara sauce, and if you don't know if you like it or not, you just let's take a little piece of that cabbage just right there, dip it down in the marinara, and you'll see that that goes together. And everybody likes ketchup on French fries. Perfect. So take that, put that just right on top of there, and you can dip the rest of it in there.
That marinara looks like it has meat in it.
Well, it was Italian sausage,
Oh.
marinara flavored sauce.
Okay. I didn't know it was sausage.
Take that, be 2 patties per steak.
By the way, that sausage is amazing.
Why? It looks like there's somebody that already helped himself that little piece right there. I wonder who that might be. Okay, so there you have it. You've got a multi-layer, 1, 2, 3, 4-layer food here. You got the mashed potatoes, you got the cabbage steak, you got the marinara, and you got the meat all together. And it really didn't take all that long. And you know, this is cheap food. You know, the whole head of cabbage right there, the whole big old thing is $2. It's like 58 cents a pound. The mashed potatoes, you can get a whole sack of potatoes for nothing and mash them up. And I didn't have any cream. We seem to be all out of cream. So I used just a big stick of butter and salt and pepper, and it actually tastes really good. The sausage was, that big old package was $2.50. The marinara sauce was the only thing that probably cost more than anything else was the marinara. So all that was a cheap meal, and it's actually a well-balanced meal. You got your meat, got your veggies, you got your starch. And so let's dive in and let's taste this dish right here.
Is that tomato sauce?
It's called marinara sauce.
Oh, sorry I wasn't in the rest of the video because I had got distracted a lot.
You got distracted a lot? Okay.
The first thing that I was went in the other room to the lab because I don't know why, and then all of a sudden I have to go to the potty and then all that stuff, and then I got distracted with one of my dinosaur toys.
Oh no. Okay, so now that everybody knows.
Real life.
Yeah. So there's potatoes on here. There's the cabbage on there. There's the sauce on there, and let's try it.
Have you made this before? This might know. How do you like it?
I love it. That sausage,
What is that called?
Kevin's fancy cabbage.
You made that up?
Yes, I did. That that sausage actually really gives it that extra push.
Yeah,
So-
I bet it does. Because you have a bunch of bland stuff.
That's not bland.
Well, no. I mean, like the cabbage and the mashed potatoes is bland, and then you have the sausage that adds some, and marinara that adds some flavor.
Just like I thought, maybe need a little bit of salt. Somebody get some salt.
Here, can you get some salt for Debbie?
Yeah, I can't, but I
Just
can't. I don't.
go ahead and get some salt. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, go ahead and get some salt for me. Yeah, thank you. Go right there. There it is. Awesome. Thank you. All the way, right away. The happy heart.
Dad? Okay, you should try.
okay.
You should try that. You should try that saying or.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Dad,
That's really not, and that's sea salt, so it's not like regular salt. And you have all that.
You
going
just
on.
don't want me talking
Okay,
here.
so we got the marinara, got a little bit more salt, that sausage, the mashed potatoes. It has a unique texture because you got a really firm piece. You know, of course, the marinara is soft, the tomatoes and everything, and then the kind of the unique texture of this steak right there, plus the mashed potatoes.
Would you make it again?
You want a bite?
This is starchy. That's really good.
And that doesn't taste weird, does it?
Not at all. It goes together. It actually, I'm surprised that the marinara goes so well with the cabbage and mashed potatoes, but it's very good. I would definitely recommend that. It's something different because you always have the same meals. Yeah, very good. I'm impressed.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for Oops. On behalf of myself, my lovely bride, and my little one, Bailey, and let's say bye.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, give a thumbs up, and comment below.
If you comment maybe something you'd like to see us make, we might be able to go and try to make it. So maybe put something in the comments what you would like to see.
Yeah, but if you put chicken nuggets, they'll only made of chicken, and that's it.
And nuggets. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.